Hello everyone and welcome to the new session of the lecture series. And today we'll be discussing the NCERT based multiple choice questions from the chapter The Living World. Alright, so we have already discussed some of the MCQs in the previous lecture and today we'll be discussing the rest of the questions. Okay, so let's start with the first question. So here they are saying that which of the following term is used to refer the number of varieties of plants and animals on Earth? Okay, so the options are taxonomy, identification, biodiversity and classification. So let's talk about taxonomy first. What is the definition of taxonomy, or what does taxonomy include? It's include identification first. Identification, nomenclature, as well as the classification. It includes all of these three. Okay, then identification is simply identifying the living organism, and identifying is very important. Okay, before the nomenclature or naming of the organism. Okay, so option A is not correct. Option B, again not correct, because they are asking what? They are asking about the number of varieties. Okay, or they are asking about the diverse form of living organism, diversity. Alright, let's talk about classification. What is classification? How can classification be defined? So classification is simply the ordering of the taxonomic groups. Okay, of the taxonomic groups or taxonomic categories. Alright, so this option is also not correct. Now let's talk about the biodiversity. Okay, how can biodiversity be defined? Okay, so if you look around, okay, your area, you can see there are a lot of species, a lot of variety present, lot of life forms are present, okay, of plants, animals, insects. Okay, so how can biodiversity be defined? Simply, it is the various life forms present, or you can say variety of life forms present on Earth. This is known as biodiversity. Okay, so what should be the correct answer then now? Option C is the correct answer. Biodiversity refer to the number of varieties of plants and animals on Earth. Alright. The next question is, which category of taxonomic hierarchy, okay, refers to as a unit of dash, they are saying. Okay, options are systematic, then we have identification, option C is nomenclature, and then we have the classification. So taxonomic hierarchy definition, you know that it is the stepwise arrangement of the different taxonomic categories. Okay, the stepwise arrangement of the taxonomic categories. Okay, categories, or you can say ascending or descending order of the taxonomic categories. Alright, systematic. Okay, systematic is, I've told you what is taxonomy. So systematic is just taxonomy, plus it includes one more factor which is known as phylogeny, means the evolutionary relationships. Alright, taxonomy is what? It includes identification, nomenclature and classification. Okay, plus phylogeny, means evolutionary relationship. Okay, makes systematic. Okay, so this is option is not correct. Second is identification, which is also not correct. Nomenclature. Nomenclature, what does nomenclature mean? Naming of the organism. of the living organism. Alright. So the last option is classification. Okay, so each category of taxonomic hierarchy refers to as a unit of classification. Okay, so correct option is classification. Each category they are saying. Okay. Now, next question is, as we grow from species to kingdom in a taxonomic hierarchy, the number of common characteristic, okay, will decrease, it will increase, it will remain same, or may increase or decrease. Okay. So let's talk about the taxonomic hierarchy now. So again, the highest taxon or the taxa is kingdom. Highest. Okay. After kingdom, what we have? We have the phylum. We call it phylum in case of animals, and or we can say division in case of plants. Then what we have? Class. Lowermost to phylum is class. Then we have the order. Then comes the family. Okay. Then we have the genus, and the lowermost taxon is what? Species. Okay, see, species is the lowermost. And it is very specific, means specificity increases as we go. Okay, very specific means specificity increases as we go down. Okay. Whereas this kingdom, okay, if we go up from species to kingdom, okay, this becomes less specific. Means it become more diverse. Alright. Now you know that kingdom, okay, includes many phylum. Okay, suppose we talk about the kingdom Animalia. Okay, so kingdom Animalia includes many phyla. Means it is very diverse. It includes many phyla, okay, comprising of animals. Alright. So this is correct. Okay. So what should happen when we grow from species to kingdom? The number of common characteristics will decrease. Okay. The organisms, or you can say the members of that group, are not closely related. Okay. And the common characteristic decreases. Or you can also say in the kingdom, the members are not that much closely related. Okay, if you compare it with two species. Okay, of course there will be similarity, okay, but less than the species. Alright, so correct answer is option A. Now next question is, which of the following suffix, okay, which comes in the end, used for units of classification in plants indicate a taxonomic category of family? So they are talking about the family here. Okay, family is a taxonomic category. Okay, it is a rank or group of organisms. Okay, first is ales, which is not correct. Then we have on, not correct. Ne, okay, AE, this is also not correct. The family, option C is correct. Okay, example can be Poaceae. Okay, grass family. Okay, ACEAE, AC. It has AC. Alright, so this option is correct. Option C is correct. Okay, this is the suffix used for family. Okay, Poaceae is a family. The next question is, the term systematics refers to? Okay, so systematics. If we talk about systematics, so it includes identification. Okay, it also includes nomenclature and classification. Okay, plus, okay, in addition to this, it also includes evolutionary relationship, means phylogeny. All right. So options are identification and study of organ systems. Organ system, this is not correct. Okay. Second is identification and preservation of plants and animals. Third option is diversity of kind of organism and their relationship. And fourth option is study of habitats of organism. Okay, not correct. Habitat of organism and their classification. Alright, so what should be the answer here? Option C is the correct answer. Diversity of kind of organism and their relationship. We study the relationship. What kind of relationship? Evolutionary relationship. Okay, evolutionary relationship. Which is also known as what? Phylogeny. Okay. The next question is genus. Genus, okay, represents an individual plant or animal. Not correct. A collection of plants and animals. Okay, then third option is group of closely related species of plants or animals. And the option D is none of the above. Okay, so what should be the correct answer? Answer is option C is the correct answer. Group of, genus is a group of closely related species of plants and animals. Okay, example, simple example can be of that of Solanum tuberosum and Solanum melongena, you can say brinjal. Alright, Solanum tuberosum is potato. Solanum melongena is brinjal. Okay, you can underline them separately. Okay, so what happens here? Solanum is the genus, so okay, common to both. Okay, so genus is a collection of closely, this is species tuberosum. So okay, so these two species are included in the genus Solanum. Okay, so that's why this option is correct. Group of closely related species of plants and animals represents a genus. The next question is the taxonomic unit phylum in the classification of animals is equivalent to which hierarchical level in the classification of plants? This is also a straightforward question. Okay, options are class, order, division and family. Okay, so division is the correct answer. Okay, in case of animals we call it phylum. Alright, if we are talking about animals we have to say phylum. Suppose phylum chordata. Okay, but in case of plants it is division. Alright, this is correct. Okay, now coming to the next question. Botanical gardens and zoological gardens, they are saying have, option is collection of endemic living species only. Okay, not correct. Endemic. Next option is collection of exotic living species only. This is also not correct. Okay, endemic, what does endemic mean? The organisms which are adapted to a particular habitat. Okay, they are endemic to that area. Alright, so option C is collection of endemic and exotic living species. Exotic And then option D is collection of only local plants and animals. Okay, so what should be the answer? Option C is the correct answer. Botanical gardens, zoological parks consist of collection of endemic, okay, means specific to that region, and as well as exotic living species, not specific to that regions. The next question is taxonomic key. Okay, question is about taxonomic key is one of the taxonomic tools in the identification and classification of plants and animals. All right, so this is the sentence they are saying. Now they are asking that it is used in the preparation of what? Okay, so taxonomic keys. They have given you the definition here. Now where taxonomic keys are used in the preparation of what? Option A is monographs. Option B is flora. Option C is both A and B, and option D is none of these. Okay, so this is also a straightforward question. Answer is option C. Both monographs and flora require the use of taxonomic keys. Alright. Now next question is, here we have to match column 1, okay, in which biological names are given or the scientific name. You can also write this as scientific name. Okay, you can also write this as zoological name, and okay, zoological name in case of animals and botanical name in case of plants. Okay, so suppose this is a mango, so you can write botanical name. Okay, all these comes under under scientific name or biological name. Homo sapiens, zoological name. Alright, now we have to compare them, okay, and choose the correct option. So Homo sapiens, mammalia. Okay, they belong to mammalia. So A should be what? 2. Musca domestica. Okay, it is housefly. Okay, common name is housefly. It belongs to insects. Okay, so B should be what? 4th. Okay, then coming to C. C is Mangifera indica, mango. It is a dicot. Okay, so C is first one. And then we have the D. Triticum aestivum is a monocot. Okay, D is 3rd. Okay, so this should be the correct answer. So these are the options. You can have a look at them. Now A is 2, B is 4, C is 1. Okay. So what should be the correct answer? A is 2, B is 4, C is 1 and D is 3. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Now coming to the next question, which is, here we have to match the taxonomic categories with the column 1 and with their feature. Okay. Features are also given within the column 2. Alright, so these are the column 1 and column 2. First is taxon. Okay, what is taxon? Options are basic unit of classification, taxonomic group of any rank. Okay, division, not correct, identified based on the number of similar characters. Group of related species having more character in common with other species. Alright, so these are the options. Okay, you can have a look at them. Alright, option A, B, C and D. So what should be the correct answer? Answer is option C. Alright, A2, B1, C3, D5 and E should be 4. Okay. So again coming back to this, taxon, a taxonomic, okay, group of any rank. Okay, A is 2. Okay. You can mark like this. Now option B, species. What is species? Okay. Group of related species. Okay. Option is B is 1. Species is a basic unit of classification. It is the lowermost taxon. Or you can say it is a lowermost unit. Alright. Then phylum. Division is the same category in case of plants. Option C should be third. Phylum we call it in case of animals. Division we call in case of plants. Okay. Then genus. What is genus? Genus is the group of related species having more characters in common with other species. Okay. Or you can say then other species. Okay. So genus should be this. Group of related species having more character. And what should be the order? Order is identified based on number of similar characters. Okay. Now again, we look back at the options. Okay. So correct option answer is option C. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the next question, which is which of the following statements are correct? Okay, so first is genus comprises of group of related species. Alright, so this is correct. Second option is taxon represents a taxonomic group of individual organism. Okay, this is not correct. They're talking about the individual organism. Okay, now option third is family comprises a group of related genera. This is also correct. And then option fourth is taxonomic category class includes related orders. So this is also correct. Alright, so let's have a look at the taxonomic hierarchy again. First we have the kingdom, which is the highest taxonomic category. Then after kingdom what we have? Phylum. Okay, then we have the class, order. Okay, and lower to order is family. Then we have the genus, and the lowermost taxonomic category is species. Alright, so genus comprises a group of related species. So this is correct. Then family comprises a group of related genera. Okay, genus. So this is also correct. Then last option, taxonomic category class includes related orders. Okay, so this is also correct. So these are the options 1, 2 and 4, second and fourth, 1, third and fourth, and second, third and fourth. Alright, so first option, third option and fourth option were correct. So option C is the correct answer here. Alright. Okay, so let's start with the next question, which is select the correct statement regarding the taxonomic categories. Okay, so first they are saying each step or rank in the taxonomic hierarchy is called taxonomic category. So this option is correct. Next option is species is a group of organisms with fundamental similarities capable of breeding among themselves. So this is also correct. This is the definition of species. The next option is taxonomic studies of all unknown organisms, they are saying. Okay, so this option is not correct. Have led to the development of common categories like kingdom, phylum, or division, class, order, family, genus, and species. Okay, so this option is not correct. The next option is lower the category, greater they are saying. Greater is the difficulty of determining the relationship to other taxa, but actually it is easier. Okay, greater is the difficulty when we talk about the higher categories. Okay, if we talk about the higher categories, then it is difficult. Okay, it is difficult to determine the relationship to other taxa at the same level because these higher categories are very diverse. Okay, that's why it's very difficult to determine the relationship. They are not closely related. Okay, now next option is phylum includes related order. Again, this is not correct. Okay, let's again see taxonomic hierarchy. We have the kingdom. Then what we have? Phylum. After phylum comes the class. Then we have the order. Okay, and this goes on till what? Species. Species is the lowermost taxon. Okay, or lowermost category. So phylum includes related order, they are saying. Okay, but this is not correct. Phylum, if it would have been class, then it would have been correct. But phylum includes class and not orders. And they are writing order here. So this option is also not correct. So what are the correct? These are the options. What should be the answer? 1 and 2 are correct. Okay, so 1 and 2 only. Option A is correct. The next question is read the following statements. Okay, first is lower the taxon, more are the characteristic that the members within the taxon share. Okay, second option is order is the assemblage of genera which exhibit a few similar characters. Third is cat and dog are included in the same family. Not correct. Okay, cats belong to some different family, dogs belong to different family. Cats belong to this Felidae. Okay, not dogs. Fourth is binomial nomenclature when used by Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, so this is also true. So these are the options and you have to select which of the following statements are not correct. Okay, so what should be the answer? Option D is the correct answer. Okay, this I have told you not correct. Option 2, order is the assemblage of genera which exhibit a few similar characters, they are saying. Okay, so again we have to draw the taxonomic hierarchy to explain this. First we have the kingdom, which is the highest category, or you can say higher category. Then we have the phylum. After phylum, what we have? Class. Then order. Then family, genus, and species. Species is the lowermost category. Okay, so order is assemblation of genera. Order is the assemblage of family, you can say, and not the genera, genus. This option is also not correct and we have to select the option which is not correct. So what is the answer? Both second and the third statements are not correct. So this is the answer. The next question is systematics is the branch of biology that deals with classification of living organism and it also includes evolutionary relationship. Okay, so this is correct. Systematic is what? We talk about systematic, it is taxonomy, okay, which includes identification, nomenclature and classification plus the evolutionary relationship which is known as the phylogeny. Okay, so assertion, okay, this statement is correct. Now second statement, reason. The aim of classification is to group the organism, so this is also true. Okay, now so these questions consist of two statements. Okay, we know each printed as the assertion and reason. One is assertion, one is reason. So now what we have to do, these are the options here. We have to choose one of them. So here they are saying both assertion and reason are correct. Yes, they are correct. But reason is not the correct explanation of A. Okay. Next option A is correct, but R is not correct. So this option is okay. We will exclude this. Now option C, A is not correct. So this is also not. We will exclude this. Okay, because A is correct. Option D, both A and R are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. So this option is also not correct. So what should be the answer? Option A, both assertion and reason are correct and R is not the correct explanation of A. Okay, again coming back to the statements, both statements are correct, but reason, R is not the explanation of. Okay, it is not explaining anything about this statement. It is only saying that aim of classification is to group the organism. Okay, but it is not telling you anything about the evolutionary relationship. Okay, that systematic also includes evolutionary relationships. All right, so this was the end of this session. Okay, thank you very much for listening.